Veteran Hotline. Welcome to the Herald Washington Post 1987 Hotline TV show. Folks, as veterans, this is your show. We're just here to bring you good information and bring you folks from the community that are doing great things for our veterans. I'm going to turn it over to that fantastic commander, Bill Bam. There you go.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. You know, that is my partner in crime, you know. I'm not going to go that far.
I hope not. Don't tell all the family secrets.
No, but you know.
So what's that partner in success?
No, that's my partner in crime. No, because, see, you know.
That's a good GI.
No, because, see, you know, like, behind every great show, there's a great producer and a great co-worker and stuff like that. And I had to give it to him because if you know your stuff, you know your stuff. But good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Herald Washington Hotline. And we have a lot to cover up for this half an hour, but I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. For some reason, we cannot have a phone call because we have no one to work the phones tonight. So just bear with us and hear our story. This evening, we have a person that we worked with for past 4 years now, and her name is Reverend Hood, H-O-O-D, the Reverend in the Hood.
Yes.
And, you know, she's from Inglewood. And each year she have block club from 62nd to 61st and Tallman Avenue.
Yes.
And she always invite us out there to American Legion and stuff like that to help with the people in the community and talk to the youth and stuff like that. So without any further ado, this is Reverend Hood. Reverend Hood,
yes.
meet the people.
Welcome
Yes.
to the show.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
thank
show.
you so much. And I'll just say, hey, everybody. Yes, I am Minister Hood, and I'll say AKA, as the young people say, Mama Hood, in the hood, always doing good. And so it gets a lot of reviews.
Yes, it does.
And I just want to first of all say thank you so very much, guys, for having me on your show this evening.
You're welcome.
And just thank you for the warm welcome and opening your platform for me to be able to speak to the people about some things that be going on in the hood. And I try to project the good of the hood, you know, because there's a lot of negative things going on around our city and the world.
Naturally.
But we just still try to focus on the good that happens in the hood.
And then what makes it bad about it, she is from Inglewood.
Inglewood.
She's from Inglewood, and you all should listen because she have a message for you, her own community.
Yes.
Not only that, folks,
Yes.
even though we have the bad, there is still a lot of positive and good stuff going on in the hood.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes,
And that's
it
why
is.
we got the hood with us. To
The
tell you
Mama Hood
about
in
the
the hood.
hood. That's right, Mama Hood gonna tell you about the hood.
Yes, I do want to send a shout out though to some of the other hoods that I represent as well, because they're very instrumental. Chicago Lawn, which is the sister hood of Inglewood and West Inglewood, and then Gage Park community. So I'm a part of those communities as well. Actually, my block falls within that community, but I'm from Inglewood, so you know, being from Inglewood, I still give back. I still give back, and I want to send a shout out to Ashburn. I think that's 79th and Ashland, Father Flaggers community. So
Okay.
yeah.
Auburn Gresham District.
Yeah, Auburn Gresham. Yes, and that's actually where I was raised, in that community. So today I had two funeral services I went to, and one was from a mother that helped raised me.
Sorry to hear. Our
condolence. And our condolence to the family. But Sister Shabazz, she was a great inspiration to me, leadership mentor along with my mom and dad. And so had it not been those village keepers looking out for the children back in the day, the old schoolers, the old timers, then I wouldn't be the person that I am today.
I think I could speak for that myself, you know.
Yes. And so I gave homage to her today in honor for taking us under her wing, the children from the neighborhood from back in the day. And so I thanked and praised God for her because, we needed somebody with that tough love.
Yes, we do.
That tough, stern love to lead us and guide us in the direction
to show us that somebody really cares. You know.
She did, and her husband, and my mom and my dad. And that block there was a block to where part of my motto for my organization. So sending a shout out to the ICANN Outreach Community Organization. That's my organization. And the CAN, C-A-N, stands for Communities, not just my community, Aware Networking.
Okay.
And so those communities that fall under the ICANN outreach along with the city and global, the world, that's where we step in and try to reach out to the needy families. And so one of the things we said, it does take a village to build and raise a community.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It does. Because you can't do it by yourself because there's a lot of strays out there that need to come in.
Yes. And so we need some people just like we are. We're those village keepers.
Yes, we
to
are.
Reach out to the village and bring them in and let them know we care about you, we love you. And for the strays to bring them on in home, whether the home is a church or a school or a youth center or something to where we can help get them the knowledge that they need and the stability of resources, whatever they have. And we have veterans that's in need, that's dealing with the family. So the organization is focused on the youth and their families. So we see a baby, a young person going through some challenges and issues, then we want to let them know that we are there to help you and whatever's going on at home. And like I said, sometimes it be veterans in the home. It be people with disabilities in the home, and they don't have the means of support or resources to help them. And so that's what we try to be there to help them, to let them know that there is a way, there is programs out there to help you.
Yes, it is.
And so a lot of them we find as in situations of domestic violence. October we just came out of domestic violence, bullying, and breast cancer awareness. Those three big entities right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you touched on domestic violence.
Yes.
Because if you weren't going to be here, that was going to be our main topic. Because we've been getting a lot of calls about, they appreciate what our show is about and stuff like that. And it's about veterans, but not only veterans, it's about the community, as you said, as well.
Yes.
And since October was the month for domestic violence, we had a little segment we're going to bring up, but we could do that a little later.
Yeah.
Whereas, it's an epidemic going around. Because, see, no one should be, just as veterans have a motto, never leave another veteran behind, no woman should be battered by their spouse, their significant others, boyfriends, or whatever it may be. Because, see, the idea, the hand you raise may be your last.
All right now.
With the new laws now, right now, if you can't talk it over, leave. Women out there getting battered constantly. You don't have to go through that.
Yes.
You don't have to have nobody put your hand on you. You're not their child. You got one of your own. Abuse is an epidemic going around. It's almost like an addiction.
Yes.
And see, we got to learn how to, when they say stop, S-T-O-P, that's what they're talking about.
Yes.
That's what they're talking about, because see, the idea, okay, men, I'm not gender bashing, but the idea, you don't want to, nobody, no other man put their hands on your sister, your auntie, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
And Commander, if I may,
Sure.
because now this epidemic, as you said, which is so true, is growing widely. It has trickled over to women now are the aggressor.
What the old saying, if you keep kicking the dog or cat in that corner, they don't have no other choice but to come off.
So now the women, it's both ways. The women are doing the battering and different stuff. I know some women.
Statistics that I just saw. 40% of men
Yes.
now being battered.
Yes.
40%.
And like you said, that's that if you keep kicking that dog, you get fed up. You know.
Reverse roles. Okay, and as the commander pointed out, I have to always revert back to what Malcolm said. If you confess to love that woman,
Yes.
why would you give her 2 black eyes?
Right.
That's not love.
Why you got to call out her name?
Right.
That's the same woman that you sleeping with
Yes.
and telling everybody, this my woman, this
Yes.
my wife, but yet Dad, you treating her like your dog.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
You know, they treat animals better than they do humans.
That's why they fighting back though.
Yeah.
And then let's take this further, ladies and gentlemen. Look, what if a female? We got enough problems as veterans as it is.
Yes, we do.
But see, men and women go into combat. They leave loved ones behind. They always say, society always say, when they come back from war, they act strange. That's true, because see, you don't know what we go through and have to come back to realization, civilization.
Yeah.
But then we got to realize that, you know, the family we leave behind, we got to come back to them.
Yes.
And they're getting prepared for us to come back.
Yes.
But see, then the idea, we're not prepared for them when we back. Because we come back with PTSD, you name it, and they got it.
Yeah.
And see, the idea, they're not asking for help. See, you're abusing yourself when you don't ask for help. If you got mental problem, ask.
Yes.
And I know in Vietnam, we became shell-shocked.
They call it PTSD. No, back in from World War I to World War II, Korean War, it was shell shock. But now, after the middle of Vietnam, they dropped the shell shock. Now it's PTSD. They upgraded it.
Yeah, okay.
But it's the same thing, though.
But you still got to reach out if you need help.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
You got to recognize, then reach out
symptoms.
to get to help.
And that's why I'm kind of glad we're talking about this, because I'm this fantastic giant of a resource person. So I'm always trying to find resources to help give back to the community, to help someone. And in the home, like I said, I start with the young people. If I see a young child troubled, I know that baby ain't just troubled by themselves. Something going on at home. And regardless what it is, domestic violence or no food to eat, lack of financial hardship, you know, they fell into a financial hardship, maybe one of the parents lost their job or something, but we want to offer resources for them. And for the veterans, men and women, it's help out there for you.
All you have to do is ask. Contact your local VA hospital.
Yes.
Contact the local regional office. They have help. We have specialties for this.
Yes.
And now we're going to take this a little further, which we always do anyway. But see, even you civilians. Now, I'm going to have to go back to, I'm going back on you. Ever since about 1995 going into 2005, the state of Illinois, thanks to the United States government, with their cutbacks, every time the government cut back, the state had to cut back. Every time, and it trickles down the line. So that's why a lot of mental health facilities had closed. They shut the door on the people that really need it. So now you hear about it lately all up in about the county. You know, about Now, a lot of people that's up in the county, men and women, they up there because of mental health. And these are not only civilians, but they also veterans. But see, for the civilian world, they need help also.
Yes.
As Sister Hood was talking about, we got to set it out for everybody that's in the HOOD.
Yes, yes.
It's not just one person. It's not, and no discrimination. And no sex.
Discrimination.
If the shoe fits, whether you're man or woman, whatever, wear it.
Yeah, we want to be a source of resource for you. We want to be a source for you. So things are not going to get done with you just sitting on your keister, as they say, or in front of the TV not doing anything.
I got this.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right.
No, you don't. When you think you got it, you got problems.
Pick up that phone. You could start with 311.
Yes,
with the
you
city.
can.
It's so much resources out there now because a lot of people have made a lot of noise, like the commander and my brother right here. For you guys, they've made noise and stirred up the pot and stirred up the water to where now the city, the government is really looking at veterans to help you guys. It's no reason for you to be homeless.
Not at all.
It's no reason for you to have a job.
Food.
Yes, I know this because I know people. I reach out to people, and I know personally. So it's resources out there for you. Get you some help. We are here for you as well.
How did we get to the point where we have so many CPS students homeless? And I know some of those students belong to veterans. Okay. How did we let this happen? We're the adults. How did we as adults let this happen?
First thing I would have to say, it would be through the bureaucracy, our legislatures. And then I would have to say, I would put it on the CPS, and I also it go back to the parents. That's the major thing, because it starts from home.
Yes.
And see, the critical part about being home is what's happening in that home that will make that person or them be that way. Because see, I cannot have no apartment if I'm not paying rent.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I cannot have no food in the house if it's going on drugs.
Yes.
How can I pay attention to my child when my child don't want to be here? So that means I'm making way for that child to go out there and look up for whatever kind of love or guidance that he or she could get. And that's the wrong way to do it.
Yes.
Because see, I'm supposed to be a leader.
Yes.
I'm supposed to be a provider. That is my role as a man, to take care of home.
Yes.
To make sure that everything is right for them before it's right for me. Because see, the idea, I can't sit up there and bite on a piece of chicken and don't nobody else have any.
Right.
Yeah.
Malcolm say you invite me to dinner, but you don't give me no food.
All right, I seem like you sit up there, everybody eating beans and rice and not mean the steak.
Yeah.
No.
So you gotta share
It's
that
supposed
steak.
to work like that. And the baby's sitting up there looking at you like, I want some of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dog licking his teeth and stuff like that.
Feed the dog.
Yeah, well, he waiting for you to drop the ball. You don't want to drop the ball. What's up with this?
They will
He's
look
trying to
at
eat the ball.
Yeah,
They will look at you with that same
No, but
face.
see, we sitting up here because of the idea. We have to have humor
Yes.
to take this misery out of our system. Because it's bad. It's a shame to see, back to homeless children.
Yes.
Yes. At one of the schools that's in our vicinity that we give scholarships to, they have, They have right now 37 homeless kids.
Wow.
And out that 37, 16 of them are families of veterans. Why are you? They asked us why are they sleeping in cars? Why are they? When they say homeless, you're homeless because you don't have your own apartment. But yet some of them sleep going over their relative's house, friend's house, something like that. Then you still have those that sleeping in cars. And then you have some don't even have cars. They're trying to sleep wherever they can. That's not right.
Yeah, it's not right.
Now, it's not even right for a grown-up. But see, we as a community, we have to provide some kind of knowledge, some kind of way for them.
Yes.
And even though, you, as they say, you may make it out the hood, but you're still taking the hood with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to reach back. We have to reach back to help those that's in
still
need.
there.
Yeah.
That's in need.
Are we not our brother's keepers?
Are we not?
Our sister's
Yes.
keeper?
And that's why I wanted to share at least that one resource for you guys, 311. They have a wide base of resources to help you.
Yes.
Veterans, families, civilians, whoever needs help, homelessness, So, and then I picked up this guide, and this guide is a guide to service. It's a guide to services.
Right, you can put a screenshot on there.
A guide to services. Okay.
There you go.
And this comes from the Secretary of State office.
Just
And
right.
you see where it has veterans.
At the bottom.
The veterans right here. So when you open it, it's resources. It's one page that I was quite right here.
That's the content.
Yeah, it's this page. Oh my
wow.
goodness!
Look at those numbers.
2 pages full child abuse, complaints,
Missing Children, American Cancer
drug
Institute.
and alcohol help, mental health,
What's
Social
the phone number?
Security.
What's the phone number for mental health?
For mental health, they have 1-800.
Listen, folks.
1-800-662-4357. And this is the government that'll help you. Drugs, alcohol abuse, mental health issues. Administration is the administration.
And we know
Yes.
those folks that are locked up in Cook County, folks, 85% of them have mental health issues.
Yes, they do.
Okay?
And now,
you need to know that.
yes. And see, one thing about the things that we do, we give out vital information.
Yes.
That's why Sister Reverend Hood
Yeah.
is with us today because she's fed up.
Yeah.
She want to put the word out.
Yeah, quiet storm, but I'm really outraged because we really need to get out there and reach out to our brother man, our brother sister, our sister girl, whoever,
Well, let me say this. I saw Harriet Tubman last night, folks.
Ooh, did you?
That was a powerful woman.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And when I think about Harriet, I think about motherhood here.
Yes.
Okay? And folks, we need more powerful women
Thank you so
standing up and taking care of the business. Folks, when you're having fun times fly,
I got 2 quick announcements, if I may.
Okay, a shout out to her.
I want to send a shout out to my children. All y'all know who y'all are. I love you, but I want to send a shout out especially to Christopher Hood for singing today for that young man's homegoing service that got shot and killed on 79th and Loomis,
Wow.
Brian. And so we send a shout out condolence to that family. Stop killing our young people, y'all. Stop killing our young
Stop
people.
the
They're our
violence.
future.
Stop the violence.
This is